it's Halloween, so I am a dollar diva. My nails wouldn't stick on, so I literally have tape on the back of my nails. This is like how this is going today. Yeah, so this is a dollar diva Halloween look. It's kind of like a sexy look, but you're still like Halloweeny, so you don't have to look ugly. But yeah, and then I've got my blonde wig and my crown, my black nails, and my black lips that go with my greeny eyes and my crown. Okay, so my face is a little bit swollen because I started filming this in the morning, but it does go down by the end. Just a reminder what the look looks like before we get into it. I'm going to start with the P. Louise base. This obviously helps the eyes to stick for longer and makes the colour more vibrant. I just like to carve it out underneath the brow area using a flat brush and just slowly going under there and creating that arch of the brow and then putting it all over the rest of the lid. Then I'm just pressing it with a bigger fluffy brush to get rid of any of the creases in the makeup. Using the Huda Beauty palette, the black, and I'm just pressing that on with a fluffy brush, making it as dark as I can. Using that same brush, I'm going to blend it out and upward as much as I can. So just keep blending it until it's smooth. Black transfers a lot, so you just need to be patient. You might even need to use a fresh brush as well, just in case you kind of like got too much product on that brush. Now I'm going in with my green color and I'm just softly going over the top of the black and just patting it in, and I'm creating kind of like a little, almost like a C shape in the crease of the eye. And making sure to blend that color upward as well once you finish pressing into it. Going in with the Inglot, and I'm using the Duraline, which makes it like a wet pigment, and I'm cutting out that crease area. So how you cut out that crease area is you obviously only just do a small dot in the middle and go where the crease of your eye is, you stop the gold, otherwise it's going to go up on the top of your lid every time you blink. And I'm using the Model Rock lashes in Miss Broadway, and I've just popped those on. Now I've used the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is a little bit tan for my skin, but I am going to do a very strong concealer, so it won't really be that noticeable. Now I'm just going to use the Tarte Shape Tape underneath the eye area and really create a big area of white. I kind of am going for a very like defined cheekbone to make myself look a little bit more angular and Halloweeny. It's a bit more scary. Always press that in with a beauty blender. Every time I press it in with a beauty blender, it is more flawless, the finish. Usually I put this on with a brush, but I want it to be really, really strong and angular because I'm trying to get a more angular face to look a bit more scary. So I am putting the contour on with the stick. It's just easier to get a more dark color instead of trying to build it. I did go a little bit wide on the nose, but I corrected it by going over the top of it again later on and doing the jawline as well. Now just blending it out with the brush that I usually like to use and buffing that right out until it's really seamless.
You'll need to get a smaller brush to obviously do your nose because it's a smaller area, and just blending that up into the nose. And I kind of blend it up into the eyebrow as well, just so it doesn't look like it just stops at the top of the nose. Now the reason for having it around the lips is obviously it makes your lips look bigger, and I am doing the black, so I kind of needed a shadowing around that lip area. Now I'm baking a lot more today with the Fenty Beauty, so really packing it on. Now I'm just going to chisel that under the contour just so it makes my face look really, really angular. Now you just need to buff that out with a brush. This brush was a bit too fluffy, so I had to go off camera and get a bit of a heavier brush. It's alright for underneath the eye area because it's like a different kind of skin, but on the cheek area it was hard to move it, so I needed to go and get a more dense brush. That one's just, the hairs are too long and soft. Now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills medium contour just to go over the cheeks to give them more depth, because this look is meant to be angular on the cheek area and the contour needs to just be that bit stronger. But I usually always do this, but in this case a lot more severely to get that really pointy kind of cheek from the front angle. Packing on that Fenty Beauty highlighter. I packed this on. I wanted the biggest lift on that top of the cheek, and it will obviously make the appearance of the cheek more kind of lifted and out, and with the contrast of the contour it creates that angular pointy look. Now I'm using a smaller brush for the nose area, and I just put some on my lips with that bigger one, and the same for putting it on the top of the brow bone to lift and shimmer that area. Now we're getting that same green color underneath and building up the color under there for the underneath of the eye using a bullet brush. So it's like a little dome. It's really easy to get in under the eye area. Using the Huda Beauty palette, making that beautiful face that I make for no reason when I put black eyeshadow or any eyeshadow underneath. So I'm just smudging it with a different brush because obviously the other one had green on it, and just keep putting the black on and building it up underneath. Now this Youngblood shimmery blush is so pigmented. I love it. It's my favorite. Now to line the lips with the black, and so I just go around the bottom first, and then I do the top of the lip, and then I basically just color it all in. This black pencil was not enough to obviously make the black that I needed, so I needed to use the MAC gel liner on the lips as well. Now for the chest, using the Huda Beauty liquid shimmer. It is really nice. And that is the final look. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
Nothing in this world that I like more than check. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need the all a bad bitch need is the nothing in this world that I like more than check. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need the all a bad bitch need is the
This is what it's actually like to film. We had to tape these fake little nails around my fingers.
Did I touch myself?
That's it. And that's a wrap. There's money everywhere.